Kenzy Knoxx and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're painting this lovely How to Paint a Secret Garden with Bridges painting on a 14 by 17 mixed media paper that's been primed with one layer of gesso. You don't have to use this size canvas, you can use any size you like, but let's just jump on in and get started. So to begin off with, I've got tons of colors on my palette, probably every color you can think of, but I basically start off with painting in the sky with white, fluorescent yellow, and a little bit of orange just to give it a little bit of a hue, not too much because we don't want to take away from the painting itself. So then after I did the sky, I brought that down to about 1/3 down the canvas. I then sketched in my landlines in burnt sienna. Taking Brilliant Violet, I painted in my mountains, which I will then highlight with white, and I will shadow with light blue violet. You can see I'm using a size 8 flat brush here, and I'm just adding in the highlights and shadows very quickly, nothing special. Then taking a little mop brush, I'm creating some of the fog from the mountains at the bottom of the mountains. You can easily create this mixing a little bit of white on your palette with a touch of water, and I mean like a drop of water. You don't want it too wet or you'll create drips on your canvas, which just is not good. So after filling in the water with ultramarine blue and the land masses with burnt sienna, I took light permanent blue and I painted in the top portion of the water as the sunlight is coming from the top right of the canvas. That's where I wanted the sun to come in from. And then now I'm putting in my background trees and just creating some bush, like brush, not brush, big brush on big trees, and also evergreen like shaped trees with some green turquoise and some phthalo blue and some burnt sienna, just mixed together to create different shades, as well as olive green. I mixed some olive green in there too. I then went ahead and drew in some tree lines that I would like to create some trees with. I will be painting that in once the background dries, or as of right now. And doing that, I used olive green for the big shrubbery bushes, and I used turquoise green for the evergreen trees. I then used green, like grass green, to fill in the land masses with using a fan brush to create that grass-like effect, and painted in my bridges with turquoise first and then using aqua green to add in the highlight. I then painted in some of the bushes or shrubbery around the bridges and also created that pathway using burnt sienna. I highlighted the shrubs with light olive green, and as well as the grass. And I also used brilliant yellow green as well, or brilliant, yeah, I think it's brilliant yellow green to highlight some of the grass as well and some of the shrubbery. I painted in also some of the plants that just have a mixture of magenta, violet, every color you can, every pink and purple hue that you could think of, just mix those together and created the little plants, as well as also painted in this weeping willow tree that I thought would stand out a little bit more, and it really did. It really was pretty, and I created all different shades of pink, making sure my highlights were on the top right side and to low light the bottom left side. I then continued with that turquoise green, create additional shrubbery, highlighting them with that bright yellow, brilliant yellow green color. I added some highlights and lowlights to my pathway using, I used for shadowing violet. I used violet for shadowing everything, keeping the shadows to the correct side of the foliage and the trees and the brush. I shadowed also the lily pads that I drew in there, also adding little flowers to my lily pads that are just so pretty, of all different shades too, using white and pinks and purples. And then that's about it. And then I was done. I'm sorry this is a time-lapse version of the painting. This painting took me several hours. However, I hope you enjoyed this YouTube tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye!